good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Street Culture TV. I'm Sid.
And I'm Meché.
And like every episode, we always got some good content in store for you guys, man. Because today is a very important topic for me because I'm a big music industry fan. Like, I love watching breakout artists go into the music industry and becoming somebody big. But it seems as though a lot of artists are trying to break out and they're not blowing. Like, I don't know what the reason behind that is. Well, I do, but I kind of want to know like your take on why you think that is.
I think it's politics, like music politics. Yeah. Some people pop because of how they look and what they have to offer versus some people. So say for singers, female singers, for example, if I'm covered up, I don't sing about what other people sing about, I'm not gonna have as much success versus somebody who is more open, more revealing. I feel like people in this society, people want to see, and if you don't show, then you have to.
So, but this is where like I can kind of pinpoint that, because then how can you explain the success of Janelle Monáe? She don't give us sultry, Beyonce, but she's very successful.
Okay, see, before we start, then we gotta talk about what's successful. What are we accounting as success?
Are you trying to say Janelle Monáe is not successful?
I didn't say that she wasn't successful, but she's not on the same level as her other people. But she's not.
Like competitors. But this is the thing. I'm talking about for a breakout artist just in general.
Okay.
If they want to reach the level to Janelle Monáe, like it's a lot of. I think one of the biggest reasons is like the team, the marketing, and the promo.
That's a big part of it too.
And I feel like it really gets. I feel like it's good for the artists to stay independent, simply because you have more leverage over how you can, run your image and your brand.
Yeah.
But when you
I feel 50-50 about the independency thing.
I mean, I think it's better. It's
better to me, but it's harder. I feel like when independent artists have to put in more work, but honestly, that's changing now because of social media. But I feel like social media is changing.
I think it'll be harder to try to conform to somebody else's contract. You know what I mean? Like, people are talking about them being put in boxes. You have to do all these mandatory tours. When you do your own stuff, you pretty much have leverage and leeway over. You pretty much have leverage and leeway over everything that you want to do, and it's kind of, it's more of a moneymaker.
I guess. I think we look at it maybe in two different ways. See, I'm looking at it like it's harder to be independent because you don't have as many you don't have the same opportunities, but you necessarily have to make them. Versus if you sign, I don't. But signing is like signing your life away. But at least
depending on who you sign to,
but at least you are getting pushed.
But I don't think it's hard. I feel like it's easy to be independent because it's easy for you to build your fan base nowadays.
Yeah,
it's easy
especially with social
to
media.
Like stream your music and repost it and share it. So it's pretty much it's easy to pretty much run your own business. So I feel like with that same extent, like music is a business. Like, it's an art, but at the same time, if you want people to listen to your stuff, it's still a business. Like, you have to learn the insights and everything that goes along with music. However, I feel like I'm gonna take Asia Doll for example. She's from the crib. She's from Dallas, Texas. She just left her label.
I know.
It's 1017. And she went back independent because she felt like she was more successful when she was independent. And I, for one, agree. As opposed to YB and Cordae, him signing somebody makes sense, or like Ari Lennox for the whole like Dreamville.
It's different, and it shouldn't be like this. But it's different for women and men. With Asia Doll, she a female rapper, and even though that's changing, the labels want a certain type of girl. Even though that's changing, no lie, it's changing, but it's still there. It's not all the way there. So they was trying to put her in a box because they want, how female rappers how they are. Versus if she independent, but the only downfall of being independent, you not gonna have as much mainstream success. That's why I asked you, what do you account as
it's so many
success?
People but I'm saying so many people who's signed to a record label who we've never heard of, or who's never had any mainstream success, as opposed to having a breakout artist. Like, I feel like a lot of artists get put on more by saying, you heard this new song by so and so. Oh, now I'm listening to it.
Social media.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's way easier nowadays.
It is easy. Me and my friends talk about this all the time. It's so easy.
I won't say easy, but it's better.
It's better now because you have social media, you got YouTube. Like me, I would be on YouTube all day. I don't even really watch TV. I would just be on YouTube. So you can just drop your music video on YouTube, and if you have followers, people gonna look at Lil Nas X. He had the #1 song for 19 weeks in a row.
That's history.
And he got that beat off YouTube.
That's history.
And he just made a song. So, but see, everybody don't get it like that.
No, and I understand like some people say in the open access, but if we go compare like the 90s to the early 2000s, early 2000s to the mid 2000s,
yeah.
where we are right now, a lot of stuff has changed and it's like consistently changing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you look back into Genuine and where he was, I mean, you gotta think about it. Back in the day, them record labels was messing them people over.
They were.
It was too many successful artists, or what we deemed as successful, who was broke, like had #1 hits, and it's not just one or two. It's like
multiple.
Groups and single. It's that's too much.
That's
and
horrible.
Then you get here now. That's why I'm saying, like, I think that's proof in the pudding on more of a reason why you should, stay independent. If I'm an artist and go up there and sing a 1-2 medley,
right.
Throw a couple of rap, because I'm trying to get my Grammy next year. Too, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna come in independent. I'm gonna come strong.
If I was an artist,
Chance the Rapper.
If I was an artist, I would definitely be independent, but I would consider signing with a label. I would consider it.
Depending on how much they're talking. I need at least $2 million. Plus.
So who do you?
A bonus.
Okay, artists
maybe
now.
4 cars.
Artists.
And a house.
Artists now, like up and coming artists now. Who do you think can have success that's independent? I'm talking about.
I think Meché could.
I don't think she's independent. Oh, you saying if she go independent?
I think she could.
I think so too, but you got to think about it. She already was building herself up when she was signed. You get what I mean?
She was building herself up before she signed. She wasn't signed.
But you notice once she signed,
she wasn't signed until she before like the hype started getting to her, because she even tweeted was like, I ain't signed to nobody.
But then
and then she got signed.
Then when she signed, it's like, think about it.
I feel like it would have happened. I feel like it would have happened. I feel like it would have happened either way. I feel like it happened either way.
I feel like it would have happened either way, but not as fast. That's what I think. Think about it. When you're on a label, you have to.
No, I mean it's not the same for everybody, so we can't.
It's not the same. I'm 50-50.
Yeah, but like
I'm with both.
We would have to like look at a specific artist.
Yeah, we would have to like break it down.
So okay.
Let's think.
We did Asian Doll.
Cash Doll.
She
used to be signed. Okay, let me tell you about her.
Independent?
She's independent now. Not now. Okay, she was signed with this person.
Or she signed
from where she was from. She's from Detroit. She was signed with them, and basically they messed her over. Like she couldn't put none of her music on YouTube. She couldn't put none of her music.
She was in a contract.
Right, she was in a contract. Yeah. So she had to get her lawyers involved and stuff to get out of the contract.
Which is why I wouldn't sign.
So then
it depends on who it is.
Right. So then she was independent, but now that she have her album called Stack, I Love Cash Doll, she's signed with a label now. She's signed with another label. And I feel like, me personally,
for endorsements.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's pros and cons to both. I feel like labels can mess you over, but at the same time, when you sign, you get a lot of exposure to mainstream success, like radio play. And
that's kind of give and take. But we doing all this talking about music. Let's just show
we was gonna go and listen.
Let me tell you, we can talk about this all day, but we got to get back to our traffic jam countdown. First up on the traffic jam countdown is B-Mass with "Come Talk to Me." Then following that is Zandria Caesar, who's from my hometown, Dallas, Texas, with 111 Avenue. Stay tuned. Street Code TV.
It's been 2 minutes and your mans ain't showed up, so at this point he ain't shit.
But it's been 2 minutes.
He ain't shit.
Just
I don't know where he at.
He needs to be here on time if he wants B-Max.
He's not texting me back right now either. What? Maybe he just give him a little time or something. He might be on the way.
There's traffic. He could have met someone. Something could happen to his mom, dad,
Sounds
aunt,
like excuses.
Well,
He seemed like a nice gentleman.
listen, we're gonna give him a chance.
They always start off nice.
I'm not gonna let him that easy.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Wait a minute. I think that's him right over there. So we're gonna give him a chance. I will let him that easy. It's okay, guys. I'll see y'all later. Have fun tonight.
I think he's cute.
I don't like it.
Well, you don't like anything. That's why you're alone.
Come talk to me, but let me tell you that it's not gonna be that easy. Baby, don't get discouraged. Nowhere to reach me. I just don't want.
No, okay.
No, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute though. What's up?
No.
Can I get that?
No, you cannot.
Express. Wait,
No,
wait, wait.
no,
No,
no.
but
You always trying to take my
no.
clothes.
When it all falls apart, you say that it's all my fault. I've gotten used to taking all the blame. And I guess you're right when I'm always saying goodbye. At any little sign, there's something I don't like. Doesn't make me the bad guy. If I'm just protecting my peace of mind, my peace of mind. Doesn't make me heartless. If I don't care who I have to leave behind, if you're behind me, 'cause you'll make me lose my focus.
Alright, y'all, welcome back to Street Culture TV. I hope y'all enjoyed those last two songs because that was banging, coming up in the game. But speaking of people coming up in the game, we have rapper Cartier Ride.
Wait.
How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good.
Man, you've been blowing up all over social media, like between this dope song you put out. Tell us a little bit about like, I mean, just even the video, like that video was amazing. Like, tell us about like, I'm curious to know how you got into the booth and was like, I'm about to make this song. Like, I want to know the whole process of making Wet.
It was really just like, I don't know, one day I was just like, let me try to like scream and rap stuff. It was like, it literally was just the first thing that came out. I was just like, what?
So did you freestyle that whole thing, or you?
Like the part where I speed up rapping, I wrote that part, but everything else was freestyle, like screaming.
Oh, okay, so this. Oh, okay,
So for people who don't know Cartier Ride, tell us a little bit about yourself and your music and how your music reflects who you are.
Yeah.
I'm 20. I'm from like Newport Richey, Florida. That's like a little outside of Tampa. And like,
You said Newport Richey?
Newport Richey, like Newport Richey, Trinity area.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know, like I always been making music. Like my mom had me in piano lessons when I was young. She had me doing drum lessons too. Like she just always had me around music. They even forced me to be in the choir and stuff. So like I always been around music.
So you got a background in music.
Yeah. And like my dad has all these like Tupac and Biggie CDs, and like I go steal the Pac CD and go listen to it. I was like 12, 13, like I just taking them Michael Jackson CDs, stuff like that. But like my music, it just come naturally to me. Like I just get up and go and just get in the booth and just spit whatever.
So answer me this: who are you making music for? Are you making music for yourself, or if you are making music for listeners, like what type of crowd are you trying to reach?
It's really like myself.
Okay.
I like my music than anybody else do, but I do like making people happy with it. So people that like my music, I just cater to them and just stick to that specific crowd and work on that.
What would you describe your sound? How would you describe your sound?
I don't know. I play with so much different like genres. Like I don't consider myself in one box. I have
Right.
I like that. Don't box yourself in.
Yeah.
Don't box yourself in. So, who would you say is if you have any, somebody that influenced you or that you inspire you? Or your favorite artist?
Fetty Wap.
Okay.
Fetty Wap. Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, now that he said it, I can see this.
His melody's crazy. Like
Yeah.
Uzi, Tory's a big influence. Pac and Biggie. Yeah, I met Tory once.
Ooh, how was that?
It was like his little show meet and greet thing.
Oh,
I met him
okay.
there, like, it was just like I know it was weird. Like, I thought I was gonna say something to him. I was just like, oh, so.
So let's take this picture.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay then.
So, outside of your influences, why did you, I mean, aside from influence, aside from your experience, like, what was the real, like, is there a deeper reason as to why you wanted to make music and, like, get in the studio and record music and put it out for, like, listeners?
I don't know, it was just fun, like, and, like, I see other people do it, I'm like, oh, I can do this too, like, I can make music, I can be this, like.
Are you, like, open to working with other artists, like, locally or, like, in the area?
Definitely, as long as it's fire, I'll work with them. If it's trash, I can't.
What's trash?
Yeah, what's trash?
If I hear it and I don't like it, I can't get on it. Like,
okay,
everybody know what trash.
So
is.
you know what got potential and what don't got potential. Okay,
yeah.
I can see that.
Okay, for the viewers that never listened to a song that you have put out and they want to go listen to Cartier Ride, what would you tell them to go listen to?
Like, what would be the first song you could automatically think like this gonna lock you in?
I don't even got a lot of. I got like 3 songs out right now.
It's
like,
okay.
I mean, you up and coming. We don't expect you to have
no, it's just
50 songs.
You know, cause somebody that like Wet might not like, you know, another song that I put out.
Right.
I got this song Queso, Heart of Stone.
I heard Queso.
Heart of Stone. A lot of people like Heart of Stone too.
Okay. Are they like two different directions from you to like in your?
Yeah, like Wet. That's screaming. Like Heart of Stone is like some vibey, like kind of like not really heartbreak, but like.
With Wet being like a screaming song, do you feel like people expect that type of music out of you?
Nah. Like even when I'm recording it, like people be like, "That came out of you, bro." Like,
so you don't think they would try to put you in a lane of like
ski man,
little pumps?
Nah, cause it's just like I'm forever changing. Like I'm always trying something new, so I can't really be putting no like specific.
Okay, don't put Cartier on.
And explain pretty much the music video process. Like, who edited that? Cause that was dope.
So I got a cameraman and then I got an editor. My cameraman shot everything. We like put the bass timeline together, and then we sent it off to get like the effects put on it. But we really just, it was like the day of we shot that video. We just literally, I was like, all right, we gonna shoot the Wet video today. It was 4th of July, so we like, all right, we gonna find a pool party, shoot it there. We went to one pool, it didn't work out. We just ended up going back to my neighborhood, and then we shot it there.
So Cartier Ride is really about having fun,
yeah,
like making his music. Because that video, when y'all see this video, it's literally like, it's just dope. Like the movements, the way it was like stopping y'all in the middle, and like you was going to the next scene. Like when I saw it on social media, I was listening to it, and I was like, oh, this finna blow up. Like I know this is finna blow up. Like, because it's a lane for this type of music, but it's something that we're kind of used to, but not to the extent of like the way you presented it. It was more so like, oh, this is different enough to make me say like, oh yeah, this is dope. Yeah. So, I mean, if you have anything you want to tell for a viewer who's a rapper right now, watching this right now, what would be the first thing, or upcoming inspiring rapper, what would be the first thing you'll tell them?
Don't give up. Don't quit. Like, people gonna tell you like, oh, this. Somebody might tell you this suck, but somebody might tell you, oh, this fire. Like, just figure out your lane, figure out what you want to do. Just don't quit. Okay, that's all I got to say.
Well, thank you, Cartier Rod, for being with us today here at Street Culture TV.
No.
This was a great interview, and if y'all haven't, please go listen to what? Wet?
Queso.
Heart of Stone.
We're going to stream all of them. We'll be right back after this.
Come up production.
Shit.
No way, Jose.
I lay the motherfucking goat, nigga. Man. See ya out, nigga. I'm gon' spaz out. Spaz out. Cash out. Big stick. bitch, tell my niggas bring the mics out. 100 round on that drum, blow his bike out. Thick bitch, fat ass, blow a bike out. It's a good day, I might just bring the right
I'm
side.
talking whole lot of back ends. Hey, they ain't check me at the door, I got that strap in. Hey, y'all remember I was on that yard trapping. Let's keep that shit 100, I be with that action.
And I be running to the site like the Palais. Dr. Miami to these niggas where they at fake. This shit for fun, 3 to 1 like a fast break. Before I carry it, gotta make sure my cash straight. And I keep that 9 on me, nigga, no rondo. Drop cash and they pull up my nigga, that's condo. My boxes on polo, your bitch turn to Marco. Back on me, my team, we all well, nigga, Fargo.
Tap me in, on the road like Andretti. I cook his ass like a bowl of spaghetti. I make it rain on them hoes like confetti. We on this bitch like Ed and Ned.
Shit, quit all that plan. I hop about them bushes with that SK strand and make you bitches hit your knees like you was praying. Big money like a lot of stud. I fill that Glock up with hollows, fill that shot with slugs. I'm off a lot of drugs. Shit you on is not for us. I wear the nigga, clean up crew, come and mop him up. Hey, what you think? I got the shooters like a box for. Hey, I'm from where that cash is king and you don't poppin' up. Pussy.
I keep the shooters on my team, don't make me call players. I seen them streets to turn my brother to a pop bear. Ain't gotta call a hit a nigga, boy, we all here. You play with us and see shooters like a tar heel.
Whole lot of hoes.
Yeah, yeah, Whole lot of messing around, whole lot of messing around, a whole lot of messing around. Yeah. Whole lot of flexing, a whole lot of cow. The young nigga run and take over your trial. Turn up and then put the city on the map. Lil' bitch, I'm the reason y'all wanted to ride. I got some new Glocks, so I'm passing them out to the team. I upgraded mine, so I caught me a beam. The red or the green. And them hoes just like high-tech and activists. Hit your body, make it lean. Go bar for bar, bitch, but I do this freestyle. It's something about Jesus, I got these hoes wildin'. Walked in the club, geeked off the cushion, I'm silent. Turn on that trap shit, now they got me hollering. Bad bitches love me enough for my figures. I'm silent like oh. Got her leaving her nigga. Plus I'm with the shit I don't do back and forth. Midnight, come through, spin your block with a torch. Big body baby, shake blocks in the Bentley. That jealousy bad, but I'm used to the envy. That boy used to hate me, now he wanna friend me. Retarded little nigga like South Park Timmy. Real nigga in my reflection. The pistol on me in the party, I'm still with the plexing. She let me fuck, now I'm deep in her best friend. Light skin shawty, her best friend, a Meché. Oh yeah, I just had to my shit right quick. Yeah.
Man, that Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, I like that song.
Tune in.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to all of them. They out here thriving to make the music industry boom, and I'm here for it. If we keep this show rolling, but like every good episode or every good season or every good anything, it got to come to an end. So thank you guys for rocking with us today. Hope you guys enjoyed the content we bring it to you guys. And like every episode, if you got anything you want to see, any suggestions, anything you want to talk about, you want to be featured on the show, let us know. Comment below, like and subscribe, and share it with your friend, your mama, your granddaddy, all of them.
Everybody. I enjoyed today's show with an interview with Cartier Rod.
Yeah,
and we just had a lot of fun
He's
today.
so happy. Just made the energy just.
He did. But this is Street Culture TV. I'm Meché.
And I'm Sid. And until next time, we'll see you later.